Howdy YouTubers and Google Plusers. This is Douglas Christie, aka Roted Kelp, and I'm at my dad's house, and this is day 1, part 2. And I just wanted to walk around the yard real quick. Don't have much time because I got to unpack the van. Just wanted to show you a few things. And my favorite kind of stuff, the flowers. These bulbs right here, I planted last fall when I came down for a visit, and there's some weeds there. Wonder if it's edible or not. This used to be a flowering cherry. I have no idea what it is right now. It's been planted. The cherry trees have died. This bush right here, which everyone in my family loves, it's called let's see if I can get the focus on one of the flowers. Maybe not. Anyway, it's called a sweet shrub, and not a sweet bush, but a sweet shrub, from what I can tell from my research. It's very rare to find, but I noticed that one of my catalogs has started putting in a sweet shrub, and it looks like the same one. So some different flowers and stuff. I think this is lavender right here. Yeah, lavender. Some more of the flowers I planted, no big deal. Over here, these are all things I do like every Mother's Day. I plant tulips or daffodils or something for my stepmother. So this is just the yard, really nice. I love it. Over here is a dogwood tree it's been here ever since I was a small kid. That's a church across the street, which doesn't exist anymore. This used to be a huge tree, and I know it's kind of hard to tell right now, but along this black edge here goes all the way around like that. They haven't started blooming yet, but I have this plant right here, and this is grape hyacinths, little purple flowers, bulbs. It's beautiful, but I love it. And of course, this is one of the flower beds that I made with my stepmother. And all these little tiny blue flowers, I forget what they're called, but I absolutely love them. They're everywhere here. They've meandered out into the yard, along with whatever kind of grass it is. So, notice in here there's some more tulips coming up that I planted at random. Some daffodils. Back there's a couple bushes and trees that are growing I need to pull out. Don't want that area. Just some more of the flowers. I know I'm kind of going through this real quick. Try not to step on the stuff that's growing. The rose bush, and back there's a well to, I think it was probably the original outhouse to the house, because this is an old Victorian house. And forget what these two bushes are called at the moment, but I'll think of it later when it's more appropriate. So in this right here, I don't know if you can tell, I'm for lack of words for names of things at the moment, because I'm just trying to get this video in. But I planted this 10 years, probably 5 years ago. I know it was maybe this tall. So that's how much it's grown since I've lived in Boston. Now this right here, this is the remnants of one of my raised bed gardens. And I see there's some stuff growing that I'm going to have to hack out. Not very fun. But anyway, so this is one of the raised bed gardens I have to repair. And this is one of the land areas that I was going to do the other raised bed gardens in. And I noticed how this yellow stuff is some kind of lichen or something. Not really sure what it is. But I need to put some lime down. Alright, these are some my favorite irises that I transplanted from a previous house. I lived in West Virginia. This I planted, and once again I planted it was only this tall. So that's it was surprising. I wasn't expecting that to be as tall as it is. Oh, this is for Billy, I was talking about French drain system that I put in. So that's the pipe, and if you can kind of sort of notice, there's an indentation all the way around there, goes all the way up there to the drain pipe. So that there's holes in it, so it helps water all the way down to here, and then it becomes a solid pipe and goes down there. The forsythia is blooming. That's nice, beautiful. See this right here. That's a sassafras tree. It's doing everything it can to survive. I tried to cut it down a couple of times and it didn't die on me, so that's great. I'm kind of glad now. These things are my mom planted back when I was a little kid, but most of it's overgrown. And that is a patio that I built for my dad and my stepmom. It's kind of overgrown right now. They haven't taken care of it, but that's fine. That's the poppy garden, but it also has some other flowers, and there was Texas bluebonnets. I'm not sure if they're still there or not. You know, more bulbs. Another plant I planted for my mom, and some more of my irises that I love, as well as some other flowers. And this over here is where I buried my dog. And Aaron talking about things to like trees and stuff to plant. Well, that's what I planted over top of my dog, and that's a miniature rhododendron, and that has not grown in height at all. It's stayed the same size. I don't know if it's because of shady location or what, but the secret den area, haha. And this is where we had a compost pile when I was a kid, and this is my dad started one again for me. And this is the tree that was planted when the house was built. Way up there. It's taller than the house now, but the house was built in 1986, and so this tree was planted in 1886. Very straight, beautiful pine tree. I used to climb this when I was a kid. Of course, all the sorry about my finger there. All the trees, the limbs were not cut off like they are now, so I could climb all the way up. But I would just sit up there for hours and hours and hours. I would read, I would do my homework. But this just happened, my dad said. I can't even really see it very well, but this right here is what I'm talking about. That goes all the way up the tree. Lightning struck it just a couple days ago. Really sad. And that one struck that one as well. And the sycamore tree, which is my dad's favorite tree, that also was, a limb was struck, so that's down. And I don't know if you can see this. Where's my finger? This right here. That is the dwarf apple. That's probably about 30 feet tall. And next to it is where's my finger at? Right, that one right there. That's an oak tree that I planted. Let me chop down. And that's a catalpa tree. It flowers. It's beautiful. There's the forsythia again. And there you can kind of sort of see the deck again that I built. And let's see, get a better view of it. So it's all overgrown, so that's going to be a fun project to redo and finish, because I didn't finish this section of it. But anyway, so this is my dad's front yard, which is an acre long. It's all downhill, except for that one spot. Way down there, let's see if I can get my finger, way down there and right there are two sets of yucca plants, and along the sides of them I also have some more irises. And that's another iris bed down there. And this is my mulberry tree. And let's see, the rest of the trees belong to my neighbor. It looks like the neighbor took down the grapevine. The grapevine used to be right there. I'm really disappointed about that. Really, really disappointed. But anyways, folks, so this is my childhood home. And you'll be seeing more of it as I make videos. So this is day one, and I hope you enjoyed that and get to see some of the things I'm going to be working on. Alright, peace out.